I originally came to WashU as an engineering student, and I was going to minor in economics, and that morphed over the years to being a major in economics, simply because I found it more interesting. WashU, again, that's one of the greatest things is that while you may enter in one school, you can graduate in another, and there's a lot of flexibility. I mean, that was there in those days, and I think it's even greater today. And so that's how my interest kind of really morphed over time. I am not one of these people who entered university saying, well, I will be this in 6 years. I frankly had no idea. I forged some lifelong friendships. I was very fortunate, and I think those things matter. I think for me, a person who's successful in life, you look back and you say, this is someone I've known for 30 years. One that sticks in my mind was a very well-known professor in economics named Hyman Minsky. He was a very, very interesting man. He taught the class in an incredibly interesting way. He was an aficionado of baseball and the Cardinals. He broke down things, even sports, into kind of an economic analysis. That class will stick with me forever. I was an ROTC at WashU. It was, for me, again, a great formative experience. The military can be, for some people, very difficult. Again, I enjoyed it, and I was very fortunate because as an officer, you get leadership experience, on day one. Again, have stayed with me the rest of my life. And after that, everything else has been kind of easy. Did my university education at Washington University, did it prepare me for my career and my life? And I would say absolutely. I wouldn't say I go as far as to say I've never had a bad day at work, but I would say the vast majority of my experience has been very positive. I consider myself very fortunate. I was in a job, primarily, I spent most of my career in one place for 26 years, where it was challenging. The people were high caliber. I had an opportunity to live in London. I had an opportunity to live in Tokyo. Wide variety of experiences and challenges, met some incredibly interesting people. So I just consider myself fortunate, frankly. I think what I learned at WashU was an enhanced intellectual curiosity and exploring and discovering new fields. And at the same time, got a very good classical, I'd say, liberal arts, but grounded in mathematics and hard science education, which prepared me really well for the rest of my life. There's what I'd say career impact, and then there's personal impact. Let me deal with, I think, what is the more important one is actually personal impact. I have a great family. That's what I'm incredibly proud of. For me, it's been fundamental, which is fortunate enough to have a great education. And all of my efforts with the university have been either in recruiting, making sure that students have opportunities in the future, or in giving, but all of my giving, 100% in fact, has been towards scholarship. So that students who, may not have the means to attend a university like WashU can. With scholarship giving, you get backgrounds of the students you've helped. That's been incredibly meaningful for our family as a whole, to share that you gave someone an opportunity that they may not have otherwise had. The other thing that's equally impactful is, I've hired people from WashU, and they've gone on to do great things, and that's incredibly impactful. My ultimate goal would be if I can help make the university better than it was the day before, that would be a great thing. I'm not arrogant enough to think that one person can make that difference, but a little thing that you do, if it can lead to that goal. And then I'll transpose that away from the university. Look, if you can leave the world a better place, you're better off, and everyone else is.